Hey, what's up, y'all? So, alright, so this video is I'm hoping that I can get some help, some information down below in the comments. Right now, I am currently living behind enemy lines, if you will. I am born and bred from New York City, where I currently live now. Born in Brooklyn, New York. Grew up, raised in Queens, New York, Ozone Park, and back in Brooklyn currently. I've been around. Joined the Marine Corps right out of high school. So I was in North Carolina, South Carolina. Went back and forth around the States for training. Floated around the middle of the ocean for a while. Went to Japan, Haiti, Norway for cold weather training. Back to New York, but I lived out in California for a while. I lived in Los Angeles. I lived up in the San Francisco Bay Area of Concord. But I'm back in New York, and I've been back here for about half decade, half a dozen years, I don't know, something like that. But I am over it. I am so over it, especially after this current election season. Obviously, me being a Trump supporter and 95% of New York City not being Trump supporters. So I need to get the hell out of here. There's too many people here. It's too expensive. And like I said, it's too social justice warrior, liberal left for me. I need to get the hell out of here. Been considering the South mostly. I had my eyes on Texas for a while. I have a buddy that lives there. I figured San Antonio. I figured that would be a good way to go because, I know somebody. I can crash with them until I can get my feet on the ground, settled, and all that good jazz. But I'm actually leaning more towards Tennessee. Problem is, I've never really been to Tennessee. I have my reasons for wanting to go there. It's closer to New York because my family does still live here, and I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. Also, nothing against Mexico or Mexicans, nothing against anyone really, because I'm cool with people, but I'm not cool with the flooding of America and the changing of the demographics and the changing of the political spectrum that the Democrats want to do by opening the floodgates. So, right now with Trump in and the fact that there probably will be a wall built, I'd be more okay with going to Texas. But if anything happened and after Trump's term and the globalists got a hold of it, I don't know if I want to be that close to the border. And Tennessee has a little bit of a buffer around it. I like its volunteer state ideas. I want to go to a red state. I need to live somewhere red where I can feel a little more comfortable, somewhere more Second Amendment friendly. I've been researching Tennessee a lot, most of the big cities, stuff like that. I plan on maybe taking a road trip down there this year to check it out before moving. But I would love to hear from some locals. I'd like to live maybe close to a city, but not in the city, somewhere outside of like Knoxville or Chattanooga. I've been hearing of little cities that are kind of cool, but I just don't know. And I don't want to end up somewhere like, just some shitty place where you go outside and get mugged for no reason. I don't want to end up there. I'd like to avoid that, just like I try to avoid that here in New York City or anywhere in the world that I go. That's kind of a universal rule. Avoid getting mugged when can. But, I'm an artist, art right. I like creative stuff. I like making stuff. I like doing stuff occasionally. I'm not a big social bug these days, but I think it has a lot to do with my environment. But, I'd like to live somewhere where I can have a little space. nature. I'd like to live close to nature, but also somewhat close to a city. Any kind of information would be much appreciated. Down in the comments, you know, go to my Twitter or any of those other places, which I have links for down below. You can private message me. The more information I can get, the more informed I can be, the better my move will be. I don't know when exactly. It's the near future. I'm hoping maybe the end of this year, maybe very early next year. Circumstances dictating could change that. Life gets in the way. But I'm doing everything I can to try to build myself up to get there sooner rather than later. And any kind of help would be so appreciated. I would love to hear from locals. I would love to, if I ever plan to make a trip down there or when I move down there, to meet anyone that would be willing to help me, show me around, point me in the right direction. If you agree with my views, even if you don't and you're open-minded. I mean, I'm open-minded, but I just can't be surrounded by all these elite liberals who think that they're so much smarter and better than everybody else. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I probably would have been better if I would have been born in a more rural, southern kind of place. Like I said, old school New York, Queens was more blue collar when I was growing up. But it's not like that anymore with all the transplants. And I realize when I move, I will be a transplant. But let me tell you, wherever I move, I plan on adopting your culture, assimilating to your culture, whatever goes on there. I mean, yeah, I plan on assimilating. I don't plan on bringing any New York liberal crap with me. I am not a New York liberal. Like I said, I'm a Trump supporter. I've spanned the political spectrum, but I mean, it's changed too over the years, and I'll talk about that more on other videos. And that goes to say, if you like my video, go ahead and like it below. Like I said, comment if you have anything to tell me to say. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. But seriously, I'm looking Texas, Tennessee, probably more so Tennessee. I would love to hear any kind of information anybody had to give me. Good places to check out, art galleries. I'm into tattoos. I love Hank 3, all that kind of stuff. So any information would be much appreciated, and any new subscribers to my channel would be very much appreciated. Any comments below, anything you have to say, to share, let me know. Let me know. Especially, if you're down in one of those places, I won't know anybody when I go, especially Tennessee. I got my buddy out in Texas. I won't know a soul in Tennessee, and I would love to meet people, make new friends, places to go, hang out, things to do, whatever. Please let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot. I'm out of here.